You're watching a small band of NPCs. No, not just scripted drones in a glowing dungeon in a 2003 prototype. Each creature senses the environment, adapts on the fly, and reacts unpredictably to the player's moves. This is no ordinary AI. It's the Animat approach described by Alex J. Champandard. But how do you make these digital beings think, really think, without drowning in code? This question is the heart of AI game development. Let's start with the game dev scene before Nouvelle AI. Imagine NPCs wired with rigid scripts, predictable, boring. Champandard flips this on its head, showing how animats give digital creatures freedom to act. In a demo from a 2003 conference, Champandard's animats watch as simulated rats navigate a maze, not programmed for each turn, but learning from their surroundings. These small agents use sensors and simple decision-making rules to push NPC design into new territory. It's like watching digital life evolve in real time, unpredictable yet purposeful. Think of classical game AI like a train on fixed tracks, scripted actions for every situation. Nouvelle AI, with its animats, is more like jazz musicians improvising. They hear the player's moves and riff off them, adapting smoothly rather than repeating canned responses. This shifts NPCs from robotic puppets to organic performers on a digital stage. The payoff? Games become dynamic worlds where NPCs surprise both player and dev. Learning AI optimizes not just gameplay but production. With NPCs evolving autonomously, developers spend less time fixing bugs and more time crafting deep experiences, like handing part of the creative process to the AI itself. So what makes an animat tick? It's not just code. These creatures are embodied, with bodies, senses, and a digital nervous system that ties perception to action. This embodiment is the secret sauce of believable AI. Champandard draws on biology to explain animats. Picture a digital spider sensing vibrations through its legs, not just executing commands, but interpreting data from its virtual body. This bodily integration creates more nuanced reactions and emergent behaviors in game settings, making NPCs feel genuinely alive. Imagine your phone's touch screen, but for NPCs. Sensors gather data, sending signals to a central system that decides what the NPC feels and does. Like a driver reacting to road bumps and turns, animats process constant sensor streams to adapt, survive, or attack, instead of relying on fixed scripts. This feedback loop is the magic. When an NPC spots danger, it feels threat signals, triggering flight or fight responses. As conditions change, its behavior shifts, like a dancer reading the music's tempo. This ongoing loop injects realism that players intuitively recognize, elevating immersion beyond static rules. Learning AI isn't just buzzword hype. Champandard argues it's a breakthrough that lets NPCs improve, adapt, even surprise developers, transforming game creation from manual micromanagement to semi-automated evolution. In one glowing case study, a game AI experiments with navigation paths, optimizing routes without coder intervention. By trial and error, the animat learns what works best, avoiding traps and ambushes. This self-improvement was revolutionary in 2003, before most devs considered AI as more than scripted smarts. Champandard compares learning AI to a junior developer on caffeine, able to handle repetitive tuning while freeing designers to focus on creativity. Instead of tweaking every NPC reaction, you train your AI to handle corner cases and optimize behaviors, slashing hours of debugging and patching. The unexpected benefit? Players lose predictability fatigue. When NPCs adapt and learn, every session feels fresh. The game world responds in kind, from enemy tactics to environmental challenges, making digital adventures less about memorizing patterns and more about genuine interaction with intelligent adversaries. Remember that glowing dungeon from the start? Those rats, spiders, and jazz-playing NPCs aren't just code. They're a peek into the future of game AI. If you're building or playing games, imagine nudging your NPCs from scripted bots toward digital life. Start by experimenting with sensor data in your projects. Watch how just a little body makes your AI take on a richer, unpredictable life. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.